Hi everyone, it's me, Tamron, here at 222. I consider myself an inspirational storytelling business mentor, and I'm here to celebrate. I've got red on today. It's Friday. I'm heading out to the local ball game here in Northern Ontario, and I'm going out for some Friday fun. And this is what most people do, and this is what I used to do when I was ready to have some fun. Does this look familiar? Oh, yeah, let's drink, let's party, let's, do whatever, let's get reckless. You know what? This is what we call fun. But is it really fun? And you know what? I'm going to be honest. It's only fun for so long. And then reality sets in, and you feel like you're just waking up the same day, day after day, not really understanding why things are happening and why we feel so miserable. So I'm just going to grab something. Look at this movie, Groundhog Day. This is an awesome movie. And I talk about this movie a lot because I used to feel like I was Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, waking up the same day with the same problem, not knowing how to change it, not knowing what to do, and couldn't actually figure it out. But what I decided to do is to say a prayer to myself and say, I need to figure this out. I need to understand why I just don't feel good about my life and the way things turned out. And I realized how I can change it. And what I realized, just like Bill Murray did, was that I had to look at myself and I had to look at my attitude, my mental health, my emotional health to figure out how I could actually live a different life and feel good every day when I wake up. And look at me now. I wake up looking at a lake. This is awesome. So what I've done is I've taken two little tarot cards. I did a quick reading just before I got live here. I had some technical difficulties and it actually started to rain on me. I doubted whether or not I could do this, so I'm a little bit late, so here I am. Every Tuesday live at 222, I do a weekly free tea and tarot reading where I offer stories about challenges that I'm currently going through or what other people are going through to help give you guys some spiritual advice on how to move through your challenges so that we don't rely on any of these external forces or blaming anybody. And what I like to do is use things like tarot cards, learning meditation, healthier eating, and just spending time in nature and spending time with me because you know what? I am amazing. All right. And I really like myself these days. So I enjoy learning more about myself and I encourage everybody to do so. So two cards today. If you're someone who always relies on external forces to have fun, I've pulled two cards for you today to give you some advice on how you can move through that and what advice we can offer you so that you can live your life the way you truly desire. So the first card that came up from Colette Baron Reid's deck from the Enchanted Map came up as cleaning house. This is our challenge card. So this is what you need to do or what the challenge is that's coming up. And the action step that came up is what we call Golden Palace. All right. So this is upside down. So we're going to go back to this first card for a minute. So what does it mean when you get a card like this? What is Spirit trying to tell someone in this situation? Because this used to be me. The truth is, cleaning house means you got some cleaning to do, and it isn't about physical cleaning, although I do believe that feng shui does work. So if you're feeling stagnant and stuff, look at your environment, look at where you live, look at how you have your surroundings. Do you need to clean your house? Or do you need to clean in here? Because the truth is, this is what really needs the cleaning. And when we clean this first, we want to clean everything else. We want to start letting go of the things that no longer serve us, or that stuff, the external stuff. Like I said, the things that we use, we've been trained to, not trained, but the way we've been brought up to use external things to help us feel better because they're addictive. They only last for a moment. They're not something that lasts for a long time because they come from within. So when we start to really look at what we're thinking about, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I need to address this. I maybe need to let go of this. But what the problem is that some people don't understand what to do. Like a lot of people realize, just like me, I knew I had to do something, but one of the big things was that I never understood how easy it actually could be, because I thought it was going to be some big difficult thing that was going to take forever and I had to spend all this money. And the truth is, no, I just had to change a few things about my life. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute, about some of the choices we could make. I want to get back to this card here. So really, the truth is, It actually is easy, but you are in charge. You are in control. So the second card that Spirit is giving us is Golden Palace. And what this card is actually representing, if you look at it, it's about the abundance life. It's about having everything, living in that beautiful palace, you know, and having the lush life and everything you desire. But when it comes up upside down, it's coming as a challenge. And what that means is you need to look at something. Something needs to be addressed in order for you to have that abundant life. So again, it goes back to that first card, is that it is about you. It's not about anything external, running after anything. It's about you having the ability to create it through the mind and through the emotional body. So one of the things I talk about quite a bit in my monthly program, which is called the Elixir of Life, it's a 28-day personal transformation program. It's an introspective program into how you look at your life, what some of your daily habits are, and I'm going to offer you some challenges, some little things for you to start doing every single day for 28 days. But they only take about 10 minutes every day. This is the simplicity of it. And you're going to be talking to yourself for 28 days, and I'm going to guide you. And these questions, the whole group is going to work together with. There's 12 people maximum, and each one of you can actually answer the questions yourself. Whether you choose to answer the questions in the group, in the Facebook secret page, or you have a journal, which I will give you a journal as a free gift. All right, and you're going to get some essential oils as well, because this is the next thing I like to teach people about, is the power of something holistic and right from nature. If essential oils are CPTG grade, meaning they are indigenous and organic in the country where they are derived from, they have the ability to pass through each cell wall. And because this happens, and if they are pure, what that means is they get into the bloodstream, they get into every single cell, which means they get into the brain and every organ in our body. And even now, medical doctors are understanding that amazing connection between the gut and the brain. And so when we also start eating a little bit better and making healthier choices, rather than woohoo party and just eating all this food that's processed and whatever, we literally start to feel better. Now, isn't that amazing how simple that can actually be? And it doesn't cost a lot of money. This is the amazing, amazing part of it. So my 28-day program, it is only $96. It's a small group of people, 12 people maximum. If you need some extra support on the sides, if you don't feel comfortable talking in the group, we have weekly calls every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, but also you have the ability to have a private consultation with me, because most of the time something's really coming up for someone, because I'm really having you look at it in a very fun and gentle way. So you're going to need to clear that. And me being a healer, I'm going to help you move through that, and we're going to do it with grace. So there is something else that I'm going to talk about in this 28-day program, and it really is about using something very simple such as water. And this sounds wacky to people when I talk about it, but you need to understand that in order to be healthy and to keep your vibrational level high, you need to be drinking clean water, because your body is made up of water. And when we're feeling stagnant and stuck, a lot of it has to do with the water and the food that we're drinking. All right? So I encourage everybody to drink their water, and we're going to have lots of fun. So what essential oils would I recommend for anybody feeling like they don't want to use all these external forces anymore in order to have some fun? Because you can have fun with yourself. This is the amazing thing. You can learn to love yourself again. And it's high-grade essential oil. So in this situation, I would definitely recommend something such as peppermint, maybe some wild orange, and bergamot. And here's why. Peppermint is a natural antidepressant. All right, people feel amazing. It's very uplifting. It's considered like a buoyant oil. So it just uplifts, and you can use this on dull days like this where it's feeling like it's going to rain, because a lot of people today are very sensitive to the environment, and so they're not recognizing that they can use things from nature. So on a day like today, you'd be peppermint. Wild orange is the abundant mindset. It's like living from a different way of thinking, that we can create our life as opposed to having to do things. All right. That's the old way of thinking. A lot of us new agers are like jumping on this, and we know it's there, but how are we making that connection? And what are we using so that our body actually moves into that vibrational energy? And the third one, like I said, is bergamot. Bergamot is the essential oil that really gives you that sense of self-esteem and confidence so that you can move through some of these challenges with grace. And it's a very supportive essential oil. So these three oils together, peppermint, wild orange, bergamot, are super uplifting. They're going to make you feel alive. You're not going to rely on, this old ways of having fun, because you're just going to wake up feeling amazing, and you're going to feel like your body has come alive once again. So again, my name is Tamron. I call myself an inspirational storytelling business mentor. If you are feeling like you need to let go of these old ways of thinking and really create the life you want, I'm going to encourage you to join me. Our next group starts on Wednesday, August the 2nd. My Elixir of Life personal transformation program. It's only $96. I mean, you can spend $96 just going out for dinner and having a few of these. So you know what? This is going to change your life, and you're going to be able to reuse the program every single time that you feel like you need to regroup and to talk to yourself. So I will see you every Tuesday live at 222 for my free weekly Tea and Tarot readings, where I'm sharing my challenges and offering support to all of you who are going through some of the same stuff. Cheers for now.